if you're looking for your boy Drew Mac, sorry to tell you, I got style and a title, so you're in the wrong place.
Look, this won't take long, all right? I know that the Judgment Day and yourself, there's been a bit of a history there. But it was all built on respect from our end. I mean, we did everything that we could to take that championship off of you, and you held on to it. But now you're dealing with Drew, and to be quite honest, we're a little bit concerned. Because at the pace that you've been running at, we think that you need a little bit of insurance. You need the Judgment Day.
You lost faith in your boy, haven't you? You don't think Damian Priest is gonna be able to successfully cash this contract in on my title, do ya? Ah, that's why you're out there wheeling and dealing. You're making deals with the Bloodline. You're flirting with Drew McIntyre. Now you're coming for the world champ. And look, I get it. I understand what the Judgment Day would want with the world heavyweight champion. But let me ask you, what would I want with you? Yuck.
You need me. Because right now, you're just a world champion, but you could be the world champion. And I know that the Judgment Day, we've made our deals with the Bloodline in the past, but alliances could change. And if you decided to join us, Damian Priest, he could always cash in his championship on someone else, and then we'd all hold the gold. But without us, I don't really know how you're gonna accomplish having a title reign like Roman Reigns. You know, over 1,000 days is a long time, and with the way that your back is, how it's so fragile and broken, the Judgment Day, we could have your back. We could make people acknowledge you.
Let me make this clear. If there's one thing I don't want, it's to be anything like Roman Reigns.
That wasn't a no.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change.